Hello, Mark Crossfield here. Welcome to the Golf Swing Weekly Fix. It's that Thursday time again. We've got loads of swings coming at you, sent through the apps. We've got golf fitness again, question of the week, so loads to get to. Also, any of you wanting to come and join one of my golf days, I've got a golf day on the 1st of August 2013 at the Oxfordshire. Links down below. Click on one of those links, go and see if it works for you. Come along and join us. Come to the Oxfordshire, get a morning of coaching, afternoon of golf around a fantastic golf course. More than welcome to come. I've had 2 days already, been really successful. Looking forward to a third one. So loads to do, guys. Let's get stuck in. So first swing here sent through the app. We're getting quite high hands at a few key stages, so decent posture. Backswing consists of a bit of a pickup with your arms, getting your arms very high. We see the club face quite open at the top as well. Open to what, like I say, is quite a different discussion, but this face is often going to be left open to a path when it's set at that angle. Coming down to hit the ball, hands miles out in front of you. Really high hands and shoulders through impact. And looks like you're hitting hard left with the face pointing left, but open to that path, which is going to give you some cut shots. So let's see if we can get you thinking about your swing a lot more. You want to feel that your arms start out in front of you, but from there you want to feel that they catch up to level with your body, going to behind your body, staying behind your body for as long as possible until they get around hip height where they reach out to the ball. A few of your hands want to push up, also they go quite straight back, then up. And then you want to throw them out in front of you very early on the downswing to try and hit across the ball. So rather than focus on where the club is going, just try and focus on where your hands are going. Try and get your hands to go so where they are in front of my body here, hanging down under my shoulders. From here I'm going to try and get them up over my right shoulder. So for you it's going to feel much more of a connected, rounded movement. Then on the downswing I'm going to feel like my hands are coming from behind me to level with my right hip to out in front of the ball. So it's going to feel much more kind of this action rather than this action. So we see the pick up of the hands, then we see the real throw out in front of you and the high hands at impact to try and create any kind of impact conditions to hit your shots. So really focus on getting your hands, don't think about where the club's going, think about getting your hands coming more around your body, backswing and downswing. I think you'll find you'll make much better strikes and you'll have better chance of controlling that path and moving that path out towards the target or even right of it. Let me know if this helps. Thanks for posting. Hope that gives you some ideas of how to hit some better shots. So here's a question, Mark, how far do you hit your drive on average? Interesting question. Anyone who watched the videos now, I've got GC2 HMT using real ball data rather than the range ball data. I tend to drive any driver, doesn't matter which driver you give me, as long as I can change lofts and shafts around a little bit, I can get them all to hit around 255 carry is my driver distance. 260 I know is like my optimum biggest. That's where I send it carry through the air. And I also know I can also get them down to 245 if it's say slightly at the bottom or the hill. So it's carry I'm working on, and then I will work the run into that subject to what kind of course I'm playing on. You know, if I'm carrying it 260 through the air, still conditions, that's a kind of controlled environment here. Bit of downwind, that's 270, 275 carry, that's going to roll up to 230 in downwind into a strong wind. If a bunker's 250, you know, I'm going to be going the other side of it. So it's knowing that carry is the key. So it's 255 for me, carry on controlled conditions. Then I'll work temperature, wind, rain, how strong I'm feeling, bounce, all into that equation, try and get myself around the golf course. Post comments down below, how far do you hit your driver? I love these comments on the old YouTube. How young are you? How far you hit your driver? What I always like about those comments is anyone who says they're 2 months old and they drive it 350 yards, you know what I mean by that, then if you're not on tour, you must be pretty bad at controlling the face and the path. So the second question I would ask is, why are you hitting it so hard if you can't keep it on the fairway? Let me know what you think, guys. Post comments down below. How far do you hit it? Are you happy with your distance? Are you working on getting more? Would love to hear. Post comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you all soon. So let's have a think about posture here. Top of the back, very, very rounded. What we see as you make a swing is we see it very hard for you then to stay in any kind of your angles. The camera's moving, but you're moving up and down. Very hard for you to make good rotational actions from there. So it's a real life posture one, this, isn't it? I mean, it's slightly kind of level with the pelvis, really hunched over with the shoulders and rounded. So it's kind of there and there, trying to make swings. So I only can rotate to about there, and then I'm kind of up and down to hit the ball, create any energy. It's an easy way for you to play some better golf instantly, and to try even kind of entering the competition of making some better actions in your golf swing to hopefully hit some better shots. You need to try and get your belt buckle to feel like it's pointing down nearer the ball. You've got very level pelvis, so your belt buckle will be pointing out in front of you. Feel like you tilt your belt buckle down towards the ball. Then what I want you to do is just pull your shoulder blades back. Try and meet them a little bit more in the middle with your, just puffing your chest out, pulling your shoulders back to get rid of this natural hunch, this curve over. Got to pull this back to get this posture working better. So good checkpoints for you. Tilt that belt buckle down to the ground. Just take your hands and feel if you can touch top of your knees. So I'm just touching top of the knees with my fingertips. That'll make you feel how much more length forward you have to be. Then to feel like you're not too bent over. So if I lean over like that and then round my shoulders, I feel like I'm just going to crash into the ground. So once I'm touching the top of my knees, really kind of push my chest forward, pull my shoulders back. So it's not a case of sticking your bum out. You can keep that slightly tucked under. It's just tipping your pelvis forward while pulling your shoulder blades back, get that better posture to allow you to start making some turns and hopefully make some better strikes. Thanks for sending.
Okay then guys, we're going to do a double leg dropout. So this is all your core, so all the way around the cylinder. Don't forget your core is not just the front, it's not the beach muscles, it's everything. So your obliques, your lower back. So this one really looks at rotation. So obviously rotation is key for the golf swing. So let's give it a go. You get down on your back, you lie down, your feet are together, arms are out so you support yourself. You're going to lift your legs up. Ideally, you can have straight legs, but obviously some people are going to have a lack of flexibility in the hamstrings, so you might have your legs like this slightly, just like bend. What you're going to do, you're going to rotate your legs all the way down to the left side, and then bring them up slowly, all the way down to the right side, and then up. You do it both sides. You want to go for 8 to 10 reps. The idea here is to try and keep your feet nice and close together. So you're really, really working your core. Like I said, it's a great one for rotation, which obviously you need in the golf swing. You need to be able to stabilise for impact when you rotate. So give it a go.
Great one there, James. Thank you. So that's a great one for rotation as well as
really working the
strengthening.
obliques.
Okay, good stuff. Really good. Have a go with that, guys. Post comments down below. Love to know how you're getting on with these videos. Let me know. Are they helping? They're not? It's something you are interested or just totally not interested in. You know, are you in your golf to get better, get fitter, enjoy it a bit more, or are you just in it to just go out and play with your mates? Let us know. I'd love to hear. Thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you all soon. Okay, more swings coming out here. This is strong grip. So we see right hand grip and left hand here. You need to watch some grip lessons. Let's just talk about the movements that you make subject to this grip. So set up, we see forward press, hands very far forwards. Obviously hard to see from this camera angle, but I can see it that the hands are very far forwards of the club face at address. And then downswing, real shift across to the left. Looks like you get quite high hands. And then the big old kind of hold off on the way through as you try not to close that face. So we're going, I mean, if I was to grip the club the way you're holding it, so it looks like you've got left hand showing maybe too many knuckles, right hand very underneath the club. I would also set up with my hands a long way forwards and maybe higher, because that makes me feel like I can keep the face from being left of target as I strike the ball. It makes me feel like I can keep the face pointing target to slightly right of target, which will allow me to hopefully draw that ball back. So left hand twisted too far over, right hand too far underneath, hands high forward. Backswing you stay quite over the ball, which is fine, but then downswing is this massive lean across as you try to literally hit the ball. What you're trying to do is hit the ball this way. Because if you get the head catching up with the handle anyway at all at impact with that grip, the face is going to be pointing left of target. Ball will start left of target and probably curve further left. So you've got enough coordination to feel that. So what you do, which is what I would do with a strong grip, is I tend to set my hands forward quite high, stay on my left foot, and really lean over onto my left side, no real rotation, just to kind of shove forwards to keep everything from closing that face off to the left. Grip, grip, grip for you. There's no point you working on swing actions until you've got that grip sorted, because like I say, if I had your grip, I would make similar actions. It's functional. The actions you're making are functional, subject to the grip you've got. So you've got to get the grip in a better place. When the grip's in a better place, simultaneously, you then need to start working on some different actions, because if you try and do a neutral grip with your actions, you'll probably find you'll hit the ball miles right. So it's a case of getting a bit of a lesson or watching a few videos on grip, and then a little bit more on a little bit of rotation on the way through, I'd like to see, rather than just the almighty lean onto the left side. You obviously have good levels of coordination. You look like you hit the ball quite strong. Such a shame, I always think, to see someone making such awkward movements when it comes to having such a bad grip when they've blatantly got some decent levels of coordination, because it could be so much better. Let me know what you think. So, more swings coming at you. Let's just watch a bit of a sway. I'm going to put 2 lines on the hips here, left and right. Now, if we take it into the backswing, we see a little bit of a kick over to our left, his right, as he makes the backswing. And then downswing, lots of rotation with the left hip actually going back further behind where it begun. And then massive kind of spin out of the left foot, as the left ankle, left foot can't really take that amount of rotation. So what we're seeing is the classic, see this a lot, backswing rotation and sway, downswing a little bit more lateral across but not enough, and then massive rotation. Very good for getting the club moving across your body as you hit the ball, so violently across the face of the ball to the left, creating weaker shots, curvature that you don't want, off and off to the right, and even off to the left, subject to what the face is doing to that path. So for you, it's got to be a lot more about trying to turn against your right side a little bit more, try and get rid of that sway. And then I'd like to see the downswing a lot more lateral onto the left side. And a good way of doing this, turn into your right side. So that's a conscious thought of just feeling like there's something here, brick wall, turning around that. Don't try and knock that wall down. And then on the downswing, I'd like you to try and get your left pocket much higher than your right as you move it across. So across towards your target. You're gonna have enough rotation so you can feel like you almost put no rotation in. You have too much rotation default. So you're gonna have enough rotation. You need more of the lateral and a little bit more of the side bends going in for you to hopefully get better paths, better impacts. So rather than the rotation sway and rotation hit, try and feel that you turn into your right side, not beyond it, and then downswing from here. Try and feel like you move your left pocket higher than your right as you move across. I think you'll find you'll hit very different shots from there, and it'll give you a very different feeling, and I think different in a much better way. Let me know how you go. What's going on here? Don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.